Getting ready for week number 2 in the British Columbia Football Conference, and one that every person who even remotely pays attention to this league has circled on the calendar. Raiders, Rebels, down in the Westshore. It's bound to be a packed house and a lot of emotion, shall we say, for sure. Shane Beatty, Curtis Vizza, the two head coaches with me now. And let's start with you, Coach Vizza. The game in Langley, break it down for me. What'd you see from your squad? What you like, what you didn't like?
No, with a week 1 game like that, playing the defending BC champs, what I loved their effort. Like, we went 4 full quarters with a great team, and the guys responded. At one point we were up. We had some special teams sloppiness, offense sloppiness, defensive sloppiness, but we give us a chance to kind of figure out where we're at, where we can grow and get better. The one thing I'm not going to ever knock my guys on is their effort, though. From tape to tape, I couldn't have been happy with the effort. Can we execute better? We always can. So I would say on that game, Lang was more prepared than we were, and we got places to make our corrections and move forward.
Shane, for your club, wow, what a comeback on the road. You go into a tough place against a good team, and you skate out of there with a victory that didn't look like you were going to have with about 5 or 6 minutes left in that game. How did you break down the week 1 win?
Honestly, we're pretty confident on our sideline. We could see that we're in better shape. One, we were wearing them down eventually, and it was a due process that we thought we were going to get a break. We gave up 153 yards on offense. Our defense had 8 sacks, 3 to 5 turnovers. We knew we were going to get that chance, right? Blocking that punt was big. Obviously, their miscue on the snap, but when you give up 153 yards and you have 8 sacks on defense, something's good's going to happen. And we just kept saying we need 1 score, and we got that, and here we go. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. We're in good shape. We're fast. This is probably one of the best defenses I've had in Canada since I've been here. In fact, probably I really think it is on par with Kelowna's 2015. And our kids are only going to get better. When you're in the middle with Jesse and then Byron and picking up Demarius Henderson from Langley was a big one for us at the end. We look good. Offense is always going to be behind the defense.
Right. That early season process of getting that offense up to speed is always challenging. And Curtis, this is a special week. I don't have to explain Raiders Rebels to you, and I know the dynamic has changed and evolved over the years, but you've been around it since almost day one. Try and explain it from your perspective, what this week means and what it's all about.
Well, that back in the playing day, obviously this was the one that was marked in the calendar, from when the teams kind of split and the growth and change and the years of when the Raiders we were on top of the country. So the dynamic's always something different. Like now that with the Rebel organization becoming strong as it has, and the peaks and valleys of what VI has been, it's just a lot of tension here when you go into Westshore. There, like they have this unreal stadium. It's the best probably view around, and there's how the moon comes down, the lights go up, like it's unreal. And the fans, the sound that comes off those bleachers, like it's rowdy. And it's not like it's a super hostile environment, but pretty close. Like it was pretty much the closest thing we get to a street fight.
There's some hostility there, my friend. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, even the years when we played, there's always going to be the skirmishes and whatnot, and like playoff games there that we've been involved with. But that's kind of what football's about, right? That's kind of why we do that, for that rush and that bit of a hostile environment. You can't replicate it. Like, it's a huge week, for both organizations, obviously, but definitely something special for all of us to be involved with.
Shane, there's a little wrinkle this year because of some of the personnel on your squad now. Doug Hawking is on the sideline as a Westshore Rebels head coach, and I know he's been there before, but taking on his old club. And you got Bryson Mayo there, who's a young man who set the league on fire as a Raider, and now he's wearing the Rebel colors as well. Break down this week and the emotion and everything around it from your side of things.
No, I just think you need to call Doug and Mayo, interview them. I told you that earlier today. I texted you. To me, we need to be 1-0 this week. I know it's big. I know it's a battle of the island, 2 teams on the island. Our approach is 1-0 this week, 1-0 every week. And regardless of who we play, where we play them in the street or at home or their house. I can't lie to you. The local kids understand the meaning of this game, and nobody likes VI and nobody likes us. We get no respect in this league, and it is what it is. BCFC doesn't respect Westshore, so we're bringing it. VI doesn't respect us. Nobody respects us. We're the redheaded stepchild.
Curtis, what do you think of that? Is that accurate?
Oh, man. I don't think so, man. I just sat there and watched all their game for the past couple hours. Like, I'm impressed, Shane. You got a good squad. Like, your offensive line, defensive line, like the intricate ways of your defense. Like, it's pretty impressive. I don't see where the disrespect coming from. We have to prepare for you. We've been preparing since your game was over.
Particular coach.
All right, Shane. All right. Yeah. Never me.
No,
Shane,
nothing but respect.
Shane, what's the key from what you know? And I know it's about you guys. It's about being 1-0 this week and all that. But when you look at the film and you see this Raiders squad, this year's version, I know small sample size, but what stands out? What's the key here with this Raiders team?
Oh Lord, 4x1 5 sweep, 3x2 smash screen. Eli is a nightmare. Mike West is a nightmare. The quarterback's a freaking stud. We got our work cut out. That 4x1, and they go 5x1 empty. So we broke it down to the T. But one game, right? So I think that's more wrinkles. I tried to go back a couple years. I know it's not the same, but I watched 4 games. So I mean, hopefully we're ready to go. The nice thing about being in our defense is easy to adjust. And we're very fast. I'm not going to lie to you. We're really fast. But Eli scares me. So we're going to double him every play and take Eli out and try to take our chance with Mike West at number 3.
Gentlemen, I've asked the other head coaches this. I want to throw it to you as well. Outside of your week 1 games, what else from around the league, real quick, doesn't have to be in-depth, but what else popped into your mind and caught your eye from the other action in week 1? Curtis, we'll start with you.
Oh, it was that come behind. I mean, like, it was surprising because we were playing, getting the updates, but it was the 21-20 come behind victory. The fact that it came down to that with both strong teams, it was just kind of like, wow, all right, that's pretty impressive.
Shane, what about you?
Well, obviously Doug had his phone out, and we were watching the VI comeback. We thought as well, to be honest with you, when I think it was 30-24 at one point. And we thought I was going to go down and take it. But you know what? Let me be honest. Kamloops only losing 28-3 to Okanagan.
Also a big one. I agree.
I was shocked at that score. I thought it was going to be a blowout. Yeah. And what Kamloops did to keep it 28-3 with really a limited number of kids, and that's impressive.
It's going to be a fun year, gentlemen. I think we can be experts all we want, but I don't think we have a clue how this one's going to turn out when we're talking 8 weeks from now. Guys, thanks for this. Enjoy it, soak it in this week, and have fun. I appreciate your time as always.
Nobody knows it like you, Dom.
No doubt. Thanks, Dom. I appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks,
Take care, Coach.
Yeah, see you, Shane.